Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about Ansible blocks, how we will use Ansible blocks in our playbooks. Okay, the main intention of Ansible block is to handle the exceptions. So in other programming languages like Java, we will use try, catch, and always blocks, right? Statements we will use. The try statement, if suppose your code contains, it might raise exceptions. If that exception occurs within the try block, the control is transferred to catch block, right? So similar way, the catch block contains the exception. It specifies the type of exception and what to do when that exception is encountered. The similar way in Ansible blocks also we will use the rescue and always statements. Okay. So the main intention of Ansible blocks, rescue and always sections are powerful way to handle errors, ensure that the certain tasks and run regardless of success or failure. This provides a structured and robust approach to handle the errors in our playbooks. Okay. So the block statements, okay, is a group of related tasks together and define the section where errors can be caught and handled. And rescue statement means it is the session where the tasks execute if the task within the block it fails. Okay. Similar, its rescue means it's a catch block. Think like that. Okay. This way you can handle the errors gracefully. And always session that contains regardless of success or failure, this block will be executed. Let's get into the demo and we will see how this works in the playbooks when you run the execute the playbook. Suppose I wanted to create a file, okay, using file command, and if it is success, see, this is the sample one, sample playbook. Okay, we are creating the file within localhost means the control machine only I am going to create, and here I am using the block. Okay, here currently I have in this block we will declare the task and number of tasks you can create. Okay, within the block only we are using rescue. Okay, if this is failed, okay, this rescue will executed, and this catch block will be executed. Okay, if you have any doubts within your code, okay, your task, if suppose if task is going to be failed, you will get some exception, so you can use that rescue. Okay, so then in that case, so it will be this, it will be exceptionally we will use that case statement like catch statements. Okay, debug statement will execute, then it is going to be executed next task. Okay, let's execute this playbook and we will see what errors we are going to be getting. So I am giving handle error dot yml. So let me check this playbook have any errors. Ansible playbook name hyphen syntax, check, there is no errors. Now let's execute this playbook. Currently I am into the default inventory directory where see etc default, here my inventory file is available, and so in this playbook I am going to create one file on etc folder with the same user only. Okay, now let's execute this playbook, ensuring the file exists or fail gracefully. Okay, gather facts, attempt to create a file and continue execution, and gather facts and another task is executing. See, This is what my playbook here currently attempting to create a file is creating with the chinna. Okay, now it is going to be created another tasks. Same, it is executed file. If I check in the temp directory, the chinna file is created successfully. For suppose the same playbook, if I am trying to create a file from root directory instead of temp root, I am going to create a file. Okay, let's execute. We will see. So you will get permission denied error. So it is getting failed. Okay, it is executed to create a file handling the failure. So that rescue statement will be executed here. Okay, gather tags and it is ensure that file is getting permissions denied. It is not unable to create the file. Okay, so here the statement is executed. Fail to create a file. Handle the failure here. Handle failure. This statement is executed. Okay. Now, similar way, we can use always, either irrespective of success or failure. Okay. Means inside block, we will use rescue and we can use always statements. So this is also another playbook with have the same. We are using always statement. Okay. We are not using rescue here, so we are using the block. We can define the task, and if you want to create n number of tasks within the block, okay, and you can declare always. So this always will perform at the end irrespective of your tasks. Now let's see VA error. So here it is going to be create a file and perform the cleanup. Once file is created and it is going to be deleted. So always it should be deleted. Now Ansible playbook name, gather facts and created file and performing cleanup. Even though it is file created and the temp directory and after that it is deleted. Okay. So always it is going to be deleted. So that's always statement. Let's see one more example. Here in this one I'm using two tasks and always statement also I'm using. See in the tasks create a directory and using that rescue. Okay, and if this one is failed and it is created the file within that directory, and here one more task I'm created and continue playbook execution and I'm also using cleanup always runs. Okay, this is currently I'm using the playbook and let's execute this playbook and we will see what we will get the response. VI blocks 5.yml. I'm giving playbook name blocks 5.yml. So here If I run the execute the playbook, Ansible playbook, blocks, okay, there is a error. I think same playbook I have available blocks 3 dot. Sorry, where I have copy pasted. Different. 1 second. Cat blocks 3 dot yml. Okay, this is my playbook. Okay, in this playbook, the name of the playbook, handle errors with Ansible blocks. Okay, in the host section, I am running this on local host, means control mission only. I am going to execute this complete tasks. In the task section, attempt to create a directory. If it is fail, okay, in the temp example directory it is going to be created. If it is within this block, we are using rescue. If something it is failed, okay, so this block will be executed. We have seen the first example, and within this directory I'm going to create one more file on the directory. Okay, I'm using another block statement I'm using, and I'm using debug more to continue with other tasks. Okay, and name, I'm creating one more block cleanup in the blocks and performing the cleanup, and temp directory, and always this should be completed. So let's run this playbook, Ansible playbook, playbook name, gather facts, creating a directory, and continue with other playbooks. Let's see how it is executed here. Okay, we make that, created the directory also clean, right? So that's the reason it is created and it is terminated also in this playbook. So we make that, remove that directory. That's the reason it is deleted after created the directory. So it is going to be deleted. Now let's remove this one, this cleanup one, and we will see it is going to created that block and deleted. It is going to create the directory and create the files within that. Now let's open that playbook. VA blocks 3 dot yml. So this cleanup one, I'm deleting till debug. It should be fine. So it is done. It is creating directory, creating a file, and continue with playbook execution. Now if you check here, it will create an example directory, and inside this example directory it is created example file. Suppose if this one, let me make some change in block 3. So I am trying to create directory with root. So it will fail saying that uh, we will get permissions denied error. Okay, this was issue creating root permissions denied. Okay, and it is getting that failed to create a directory inside that and trying to create a file. File is going to create it because earlier this folder was present, right? So that's the reason it is creating and it is executing that continue with other tasks. Okay, that's all about in this session. The main use of Ansible blocks is handle the errors. Okay, so we will use Ansible blocks rescue and always session. This always session will execute irrespective of either your block means that list of tasks, either it is executed successfully or failed, this block will be executed. And this rescue session is contained that if any task within that associated block fails, this where you can handle the errors gracefully to take a specific actions, and blocks that allow you to group of related tasks together and apply the common settings like error handling and those tasks. Okay. If that's all about in this session, if you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.